Okay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we're gonna be finishing up episode. My headphones aren't attached. Hold on. Fucking Bluetooth, bro. Okay, guys. Today we're gonna be finishing episode 4 of Ace Attorney. Recap: Edgeworth may or may not have murdered somebody. We're going to absolutely own this prosecutor guy who hasn't lost in 40 years. Yeah, he's got a 40-year win streak. I bet he's only taken on like fucking 2 cases though, and that's how he's got it, but whatever. And so we have to get my boy released. Is Maya's actually, because Maya was held in contempt of court. Is she still in there? Free my girl, bro. So yeah, so she did the damn thing because she can't channel Mia right now. So she was like, you know what? I'm taking matters into my own hands. And she had an outburst, but basically she was just calling everyone out on their bullshit. And she was held in contempt of court. I think she did nothing wrong. And I think they should drop the charge or whatever contempt of court may signify. Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister... You can follow in her footsteps. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. That she did. We literally would not have gotten as far as we did without her. So W Maya, and if anybody ever hates on her, I'm like, I am the front motherfucking line, okay? Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Oh, by the way, Edward says thanks. Like, the words didn't come out of his mouth, but that's how he was feeling. He just, he gets a little shy, a little nervous, a little hee-hee. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. You can train at work. I mean, Phoenix literally said early in the episode, wow, we're not getting much clientele. She's got some free time. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Well, ghosts are real, so maybe in the afterlife. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Why would they question her? Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Is it your first offense, though? Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? How much could it possibly be? Actually, I actually genuinely want to Google this. Hold on. And see if there is. How much bail money would you pay? Oh my god, I cannot spell for contempt of court. Minus AI because I don't fuck with that shit. Oh. Okay, but I don't think these are the basically, it might be a little shmoney. Because I don't think those for contempt of court bonds. Anyway, basically, maybe a band. But it's worth. Okay. So she's got nothing. I don't think I have to present anything to her. Maybe I go see Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. That's my man! My man. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Well, they literally told you he is. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Okay, would he be in the woods or at the rental shop? Nothing's happened at the boat rental shop. My theory still stands that I remember, okay, and I was reviewing my VOD yesterday. He's like, they said, oh, the first witness, because there was 2 witnesses in totality, but they said the first witness, a man, basically canceled on being a witness, so he wasn't going to show up in court. I bet it's the motherfucker who's at the center of all this because of the whole DL6 incident thing and that there's so much more. I bet it's him, and I bet he owns a stupid boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop's closed today, too. Okay. Will anything ever happen here? Hey, Pookie. Hey, love of my life. Hey, pal. The trial today, yes? What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Like you did say, Mr. Edward. My fucking bad, okay? I was just trying to thank you, you know? Dinner, a movie, a date, like... I got plenty of things in mind. Thanks. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. Yeah, I need a little recap. There were 2. Okay, yeah. See, the 2 witnesses. I didn't know who this man is. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. What about my Pookie Bear? I ain't seen him today. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. I think we're hitting on a topic that is sensitive. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. What's that got to do with earthquakes, though? Like, I feel for him, but what does that have to do with earthquakes? I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let it go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. True. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear, dude. Oh, I love him. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Are you moved or pissed? Because I'm not sure that man's capable of that emotion. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I get... That's what you Gumshoe. I love you. I know, like... What was it, like two episodes ago? I was like, I want to throw him in jail too. No. I only want to throw him in here. My heart. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth has posted... I'm gonna kiss both of you on the mouth. What, Edgeworth? Then I tell you, he's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, he does have that prosecutor money, you know what I'm saying. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Yes, sir. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Okay, don't push it, Phoenix. Alright, then I'm guessing we're gonna go back. And we're gonna go pick up Maya. Hey, Nick, you finally came. I was here like 5 minutes ago. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? That's my man. That's my man. Love him or hate him, that's my man. Even if he murdered somebody, I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this, Nick. I mean, if I didn't, I think the game would be over. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of like in the clues department. We can go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's good. But we should head down there. Sure. Okay. Back to the park. Where Where is Edgeworth? He's still in detention? Can I see my shoddy? There aren't any cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility, but I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? You could pay the rent. Remember, Phoenix? She could pay the rent. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know it cost y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I will find the next time I witness a murder. I sure hope you don't. You mean the first time you witness a murder? Phoenix has got her there. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure it, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. And your receptionist / lawyer in training. She will pass the bar flying colors. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karmer didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. No, she is a girl boss. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna let the money change her and switch up on her days one. Fuck. English is not my strong suit today, actually. I'm sorry. Right. I propose a little exchange. Make it up to you. You know what? I like where her head's up. What? Information will come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. I'm gonna tell you, most Southerns are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? A deal? I don't know what I could possibly have that she wants, but she, if anything to take down that little fucking bitch. Sounds like a Valorant E-boy, keeps waggling in my face. Oh, it's making me angry thinking about it. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Ha. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right. See y'all later. So, not only is he doing the police precinct's job and the detective's jobs, now he's trying to... What is the word? Discount a cryptid. Okay, this could only go really well for Phoenix. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean. Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? There is truth to that, okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Monster myth specialist? Is Larry in town? What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. 17. Back up. God. Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It'd be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. R.I.P. to the Steel Samurai. I hope William Powers is living his best life. He got hella framed, dude. Right. Okay. Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth secretly... Maya, you can't... He's terrified of earthquakes. Maya. He acts like a little... I didn't raise you to be like this, okay? Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. And we should probably keep it that way. Although I doubt he'd really listen. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big thing? Pause. Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's the little unit by my hot dog stand. That's where I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself. Okay. Nice talking to you. Boat rental shop? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. I would, however, like to get in. Let me in, please. Cause I ain't swimming to find Gordy. Okay, let's go see Lotta. Maybe she'll have something better. Hi, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Someone's talking about her. Whoa. No, you don't. No sneezing. Another roll of film. Gone. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. You trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, yeah, he's also always fucking snapping at me. That was the other thing. I was trying to think. I was like, I know there's one more thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice. What about my film? Ich pay the lady. All I'm doing is giving out money to people. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Where would I possibly get this? What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO? A UFO. Oh, UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career-making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Okay, that's nice. Where am I gonna get the dirt on Homeboy? Cause maybe I present him. You got anything to say, Homeboy? That's the guy that sells selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. I'll keep selling samurai dogs till the truth's out. Okay. That's nice, sweaty. That's just really good. I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Oh, really? It looks pretty well made to me. You're still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really, true connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it. Yeah, you. Okay, you said that. Honey, yeah. Got it repaired yesterday. Maybe what a drag that was. The original Samurai last. Hey, man, what first? Why don't you add world famous inside? Hey, good idea. Okay. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah, St. Nick was okay. We've been through this. Shh. They said like, ooh, a monster specialist. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Criminal Affairs Department. Is there anything here for me? Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait. You didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. Sorry, I'm finding my accent. What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. Zero, zilch, nada, nothing. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident, and the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. You got anything, any dirt on this, please? Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Eek! You got time to go wild, monster. You got me there. But it's fun. I'm doing it alongside normal investigating. How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotto. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. That's my man. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. We get to take a little out for a spin. Guys, we're moving up in the world. We are making it as an ace detective. Shit, ace attorney. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. The moment's gone. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Show me them. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog still in training. Please give me a little sprite of it. Oh, baby, it looks like a little Shiba. Oh, baby. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. True, a cute dog. And this will help us out. He's got a sniffer, and he'll bark. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishbowl. Wonder what could be the best one to choose here. Yeah, this is my own personal pull. Yeah, you look like a guy that fishes. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Well, if it bites off the part of the pole, you'll know for sure. So really, Detective Gumshoe's thinking with his brain. Never know till you try, pal. Exactly. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overrun by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here, Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something. He could have metal in his body. He could. You never know. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. I might have been Exactly. Do soda cans get picked up on a metal detector? Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Okay, I feel like the obvious answer is the fishing pole. As much as I love that dog, I'm sorry. But also I feel like the metal detector would maybe give us something. I'm actually meant to, hold on. I have a theory. Hold on, can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything's possible. Anything. Well, can I borrow everything, actually? I'm putting dots together. Maybe. Hello, Goober. And my theory has come to life. Do y'all see my big fucking brain at work? You see my forehead growing in size? Yeah, that's why it's so fucking big. Because I got a big brain. Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is must be in those bushes. And see, he said, why am I gonna go look at the woods? What could possibly be in there? Go check it out, Maya. Don't say my girl, and you get in those bushes, boy. Why do I have to check it out? Is it another bullet? Nick! Oh, look. Is that an air compressor? Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. Did Larry fucking litter in the bushes? I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Empty air tank, the mouth was open to bear flags. I mean, Larry, what the fuck do you have to say for yourself, Choomba? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Why would I have a thing? Look, see there's a string of flags for. Not only that, you have an air compressor right behind you. It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there. Larry, what are you getting up to, boy? Must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days, like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy Steel Samurai. Did he forget about like the fucking 8-foot blow-up thing right behind him? No, where'd you go ask me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. As I suspected. I'm gonna ask more. The option wouldn't be there if I didn't need it. It didn't go so well. Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Was this air tank going somewhere where the sun don't shine? Fine, whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then, wham! The valve must have been made this incredible. He's taking off. Wait. Could that be what Gordy is, Loki? Is that his thing that, like, just it got stuck on a log? And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated Steel Samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Okay, is there anything else to ask about this? Okay, wait, can I show him? I wish I could have seen it before. Is that what this is? Okay. So, why are you sweating? What the fuck? Or do we go back and get the fishing rod from, oh, I ain't talking to them, never mind, sorry. So the tank and the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. Guys, I'm calling it. This is his little, the Gordy is a little, the deflated, shot off Steel Samurai thing. Now, as far as I can see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave you that Steel Samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. I love that he's in the Santa costume doing this. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Go tell Lotta? Hey. So about Gordy. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here? Of course I have proof. No lawyer with his badge would make a claim about the proof to back it up. Here's the proof. Would you like an air tank? Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used his air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. We fucking did it. See, I told you the fishing rod was just a little like, yeah, that's the obvious, but like the metal detector, I was detecting something there. Ah, this photo. Yeah. Anyway. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Yes, that's what you can glean from this. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Poor Lotta. Okay, tell me what happened. So, tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. I fucking called it. Uh-huh. Boat rental? Mm-hmm. There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Yeah. Wait, so you have another Oh. Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the light. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake, but is it? Am I gonna, like, find something? Everyone's gonna be like, whoa, man, that's cool. And I'm gonna be like, ha, 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 ha. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. I'm gonna miss you, Lotta. I know you were willing to lie on an innocent man's name, but I hold a special soft place for you. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the buds. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Ha, ha, and ha. Is there really? Can I, like... Hold on. Can I look at the picture? Nope. Okay. Fucking Larry, bro. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. It doesn't seem to be anyone around here at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Breaking and entering. Oh, okay. Not breaking it, entering it. I thought we were gonna fucking smash the window open. Is that an actual parrot or a statue? You know, low-key got that shit on. I fuck with the pink. I fuck with it heavy, actually. Meg, that you? Eek! Hey, is that Keith? Old man. Old man. I can't, old man. Is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Is he like finally made up your mind? Is there like my mind? You'll run the pasta shop. I'm going. Pasta. Pasta. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello, squawk. I tickle myself. If nobody else will laugh, I will. Trust in that. Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. The wet noodle? Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the only available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's the relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, squawk! Yep. Holy snooze. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. I'm guessing dementia. Okay. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle! Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? I don't think... in a not... I'm trying to be sensitive. In a not sensitive way, I don't think he's a reliable witness. I think Von Karma is grasping at straws. Because you know what? He knows he's fucked. We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. What about the pasta restaurant? Right? Play into it. A pasta shop? Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started, you know, so that makes sense. You to the third generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Okay, let me examine your... What if the parrot knows something? We're gonna interrogate the parrot. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Parrot don't fuck with you. Hello? It ignored me. Means your snot bubble. Yep. What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, squawk. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. I am commandeering your parrot for court. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop character answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Arr, 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 arr. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Interessante. Well, there are a lot of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Look, a little safe. It's locked. You could probably bust in it. Go throw it on the ground a few times. Wow, he has a television here too? Okay. A fishing pole. Fishing pole looks expensive. That looks delicious. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about ratings. Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Okay. It's like a kitchen unit is pretty clean. Bunny doesn't look the type to keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. That is true. Cleanliness is the way to go when you run a shop. Polly, what's your name? Polly, Squawk. Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Okay. Yeah, tell me about your bird. My memory's got worse of late. So I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to this? Maya! 1228, Squawk! Maya, that's illegal. Alright, I'm gonna send you back to the detention center. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? Hehe, see, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. She can go one of two ways. A beautiful, like, top of the charts lawyer of some kind, or the criminal path. And I think she would excel at both. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Okay. Am I supposed to open this? It's okay. Should I show him this? Do you care? Am I supposed to present you as a knight? Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we're talking about? Our rainbow-ioli. Jesus, that's a mouthful. I figured out the last color to use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Okay, what do you know about this? Eventually we'll get there. Eventually. Oh, God. Can I present him with his own parrot? Are you gonna tell me about the rainbow-ioli? Okay. Maybe we just move out. Maybe we just Autobots roll out. What could I do from here? Clearly I need to do something. Does Lotta have anything? No, she's not even here. Okay. Maybe we go back to Dick. I misclicked once again. That is... It's fine. Move to the criminal affairs. And if he's not here, we'll go back to the detention center, see if Edgeworth is there. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Unless you mentioned it, didn't say he had a meeting ago. You're right. You're actually right. Edgeworth? Looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Okay. Let me go back to the law office. First share, I gotta say, I feel like I keep missing stuff. Like, I was supposed to come here after getting her out of detention. My bad. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Hehehe. Misbehaving is much more fun. Do you want to go back into jail? It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right! I'll behave. Oh, dear. Oh, what should we do? I don't know. I've been intentional. I think we'll have to do much. Well, and if that's your share, well, I was intentional day. I think I'd like more time to think much, but I thought about me the whole time. Okay, what am I missing with this man? So, I meant to move, not talk to you. Fuck. Okay, maybe I'll show a picture of the mom. Now listen here. Fucking rainbow-ioli. I just shoot him? Overhead map. Do I present him my attorney's badge? Do you need to know that I'm a lawyer? I've cracked the fucking code. We are no longer stuck. And a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Oh, baby. I get it. Huh? Yeah. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. What gave it away? Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. Lawyer, huh? Please, mister? Alright, I'll help, but on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the what new... Yes, sir! Consider us high-class chefs. In fact, Maya here knows how to make a meat noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, I don't want to eat Phoenix noodles. It's like Papa's Pastaria. That's all it is. I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg. Yes. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you want to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, Squawk. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? How do I get him to talk to us? Do I show him this because there was a murder? Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you just Phoenix! Phoenix, no. Yep, the other night, out on the lake. Yes, yes! I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. I suppose since you're taking over the shop and absolutely, Dad. Do I just talk? Okay. I forget the time, but it's pretty dark outside. Probably at night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. I heard another one. Bang! Okay, tell me something I don't know. Did you see anybody's face? A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What'd he say? Yeah. I don't think he said all that. I forgot. Did you tell Polly? I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. We didn't know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers! He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving? I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget DL6, Squawk! Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Fuck you know about DL6. What, the DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean Dad. Papa's sleeping. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Is my theory gonna turn to... If I get this correct, I'm gonna be celebrating. There's gonna be party poppers, confetti, and ice cream cake. Oh yeah, it's getting for shizzle. Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Going back to Papa. Oh. Misclick! Hey, pal. Hey. You said Daddy's home. Oh. Hey, I need to draw this man too. I drew Phoenix and Edgeworth. It's only right. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? I actually want to ask you something. Yeah? So, First off, let's ask about him, and then we'll ask about the incident. It's the only natural progression. You know the boat rentals shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... I was supposed to be top secret. I'm just that good. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hyatt yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. You couldn't search him up in your, like, little police... Well, I guess they can't get a straight answer out of him. But, I mean, you got enough, like, what was it, Keith? Meg? Somewhere in there. Sounds suspicious. Okay, tell me about the incidents. We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. What gave that away? The fact that everyone involved was involved in that some way or another? Really putting the dots together, Phoenix. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Read it anyway. What is he gonna do? He's in the detention center. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, Bo. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up. Convince him? Well, there's the... I brought the parrot with me. The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? Yeah. I hope I just took like a recording on my phone instead of just bringing the entire parrot. Okay. We already saw that. Don't forget about DL6. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? I was already there. I was already putting those pieces together. Phoenix, you're 3 hours behind. Something like that. Nick, you think he might be? Ooh, I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6. It didn't take much convincing. Homeboy was ready to open those files for his perusal. Though there is the station's records room. Through there, sorry. I'll give you special permission to go and find what you need. Meet me in there later. All right, way to go, Doctor. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. I'm so excited. Everyone has been so like, yeah, but you know what happened with Edgeworth, and then that's it. I don't like vagueness. I need to know her. I wanna know. Wow, it's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. W. Maya. We'll go in order. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. Yes, Edgeworth told you that, honey bun. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? What if it was Von Karma all along? I want to do anything to put that man away in jail. I hate him. Seeing him... not enough. I want to see him suffer in prison. Looks like it. There was a large earthquake. Well, that explains everything. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. I don't need all the screen shaking. Wow, that was some earthquake. Oh no. Oh, when he said he saw his dad die in front of him, he really meant that shit. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? Fuck, dude. That would be scary like that in the dark. Yeah, and you're 9 years old. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth is one of the other passengers in the— No, bro, that's fucked, because an elevator is like— those bitches are tiny, okay? Damn. Did it not hurt his hearing? Because you shoot, makes a loud noise. Okay, victim data. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim, here. Found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35 and already graying is low-key crazy, but I guess Edgeworth does have gray hair. So actually, in some iterations, he has like an ashy brownish like hair. I wasn't sure. I went with gray. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got into the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. As we've established. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Write that down. Where have I heard that before? Huh, sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? I'm still sticking with my theory that the lawyer, Robert Hammond, the victim in our current case, I don't like him. Fishy. And not just because he was in that lake, but he fishy. And I'm sticking by it. My theories in the last case weren't that great, but these... Because this is like 2 set up perfectly. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect was Yanni Yogi, like the tea brand? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. He looks like that one wolf meme. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Yeah, because I don't think, okay, maybe this is silly to say, but I don't think a 9-year-old is pulling out a gun, shooting their own dad, and letting go off twice, and hitting a pinpoint straight to the heart shot. So, yeah, I don't know why anybody else would think that he's not suspicious, unless he was in the elevator when they got them, because, you know, they said, I don't even know. Well, then he had to have done it, but he was found innocent. Was he, though? Thanks to a defense lawyer. Are we sure? It's all a big conspiracy. It's all a big cover-up. Everybody's in on it. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. Damn. Is an elevator really that serious? He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Suspicious. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be close to them. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would explain why, you know, if he is the boat shop guy, like I said, I guess that would explain that. Significant brain damage. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. I mean, a terrible earthquake. His dad died in front of him. I wonder what kind of impact it could have had on him. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. Just grab the whole thing. Put it under your dress. No one will know. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Imagine there's like the music drops, he gets his memory back, he's like, and then he tells everything. He spills the motherfucking beans. day 3. It's not even the final day. Damn. This one's long. December 27th. Sorry, flashbang. Does he not look bald in that sprite? Like, am I tweaking? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I hate you. I despise you. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Dots and dots. Very well, no opening statement. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Because you did something, you little fuckface. Okay. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything? He's the judge. I think he should for now. He's kind of like the overseeing, overruler, like... We'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. You got a fucking dinner date or something, dog? I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. He's sleeping. Witness, state your profession. Oh. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. That he is. And we're taking over for him. I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection, Your Honor. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! Then you should have asked him, stupid head. I don't fucking know. Do you even know how court works? You're a pretty bad prosecutor. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions to cooperate. No, I want to know his name. Yeah, right. Judge, Thank you, Your Honor. Fuck you, Von Karma. Well, I'm not really sure. Yeah? What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He could testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? Okay, lock in. Importante. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Okay. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. 1? When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just afloating on the lake. Okay, then I heard another bang. 2 shots is crazy because he was shot once. Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There's nothing to are you this is not how court works, big dog. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before 3 minutes are up. I don't give a fuck. Okay, how's he supposed to give a verdict of? I heard 2 bangs. Saw a man walk by my window. Can't properly identify the man, by the way. And he's supposed to give a fucking verdict? Von Karma is just stupid. A judge? Cross-examine? What are you on about, Juba? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. Yeah, because you're dumb as shit. I see. Well, then let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Finally. You finally figured out who runs the court. So now the 24th, just after midnight. Okay. Just after midnight, you say? Yup, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Because Mr. Von Karma said, this is what you say, kitten. I asked him and he remembered. Is that right? Yeah, real convenient. Real convenient. Also, I love how it's just, like, widely known that, like, Edgeworth and this guy will do just about anything to get a verdict properly, even falsifying evidence, and everyone's just like, yeah, but what can you do? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yep. You see? Continue. It's in the restaurant. Okay. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. Yeah, bring your parrot to court. She's a witness. She's a witness! Excuse me. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Yeah, Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shot. Witness, please continue. And where did the bang seem to come from? Taking a little nap. Give it a second. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. We're just going sentence by sentence just for now, and then I will present. I just like this. It gives you more information, and also I think it sprinkles in little hints, and apparently I need those. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating in the lake. Okay. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly, but I figured there was 2 men out there. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup, at the time that is. At the time. Okay. Then he heard another bang. Is that the gun? So you heard 2 gunshots total. It also said this gun has been fired 3 times. Just by the way, so it's been fired 3 times. People only heard 2 bangs, and there's 1 bullet. He was shot once. So your Duke gunshot solo. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just by then the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by the window. Okay. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add to your testimony. Oh. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling. Was he conveniently gray-haired, had a little, I forgot what they're called, but Levi from Attack on Titan also has one, and wearing like a red suit, coat, like beautiful gray eyes. That man was the defendant who was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith! He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too. This is bad. This is real bad. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! That Edgeworth boy— Medical? I think we should be worrying about bigger things right now. He just passed out. Just slammed his head against the hard fucking floor. I know them, I think it's tiles in court or hard ass wood. He's got a concussion. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no. But Your Honor, let me cook. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I don't give a fuck. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found in the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Precisely, you dumb head. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. So he'd wipe his prints after he fired, but then he'd hold it with his right hand and not proceed to wipe it after. What is the logic there? Your Honor, you better call him out on this bullshit. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. Your Honor, negative IQ in this fucking room, bro. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I'm gonna raise an objection. I'm gonna make a little stink about it. Objection! Objection! Your Honor! This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, let me fucking finish! In a court of law, the evidence tells all. An eyewitness testimony does not count. You would know this if you were actually a good lawyer. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? Yeah. What stuff do we do? Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me? This is dire straits, dire trouble. Surely she pops out and she's like, and then she gives us the answer, and everything's Gucci. Edgeworth is fine. We kiss and drive off into the sunset. All three of us. Oh, not Maya. Mia comes back in her body. Not in Maya's body. Like, or we kiss her ghost. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Blah, 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 blah. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. He's sleeping. Someone's got to drag him out. Preferably on a stretcher. Preferably you take him to the hospital. This court sees no reason to further prolong. Your Honor! Nor is there any need for... Oh, okay. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation. Just like... I'm so sorry, Edgeworth. I fucked you, and not in the way I wanted to. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Did I fuck up? To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. I guess it didn't say final day. Wait! She's misbehaving again. Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. Oh, W. Larry! I wasn't sure about it until yesterday, but today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Larry, I was shitting on you yesterday, just a little bit. But you can't object shit. We got a new eyewitness. Isn't that crazy? What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. Call for these nuts in your mouth, bitch. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot. Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Fuck, dude. Did he just like climb over like the little railings? Cause what the fuck? This is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. No, new evidence has come to light. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry has given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. Okay, the first trial didn't go that great, but it also didn't go very bad. He was declared innocent. I'll give Larry the benefit of the doubt. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. That's my point. A waste of time. I don't care what the fuck you have to say. The verdict cannot be overturned. Your Honor? Tell him how it is, Boppy. Yeah, bang that gavel down. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict. Yeah. Fuck you, Von Karma! Oh. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. No. Ooh. Your Honor, can I come over? I'm gonna get under that desk. What? Yeah. The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned! Yeah. Larry, W. Larry! Whew! That was too close. So, okay, it was going real bad in there, I know, but don't even worry, handsome. I've got you. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I don't think he's very happy with us. I've seen, okay, cool, okay. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. Remember the whole air tank thing? And he said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that fell into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You said something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh! Yeah, riddle me this, Edgeworth. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. Shock, adrenaline, all that makes you do crazy things. I'll just say that. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete. Yeah, and Larry is, oh my god, what do you call it? A variable. And he hasn't been prepped by Von Karma. In fact, I hope Larry's standing right here by my side. I don't want him anywhere near that stinky little old man. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony would be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. A horrifying sentence. But, maybe Larry got it like that. Court is now back in session. Witness. Please testify to the court about everything that you saw. On the night of December 24th. Do you remember? Right, leave it to me. I'm not gonna do his silly little stoner skater voice. I can't. I genuinely have to lock in. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Okay, night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. He didn't see a single boat. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go before, Nick. That's true. When you're down at rock bottom, you can only go up. Okay, that night I was out in the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong. I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, and I found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely it was hunting for this Gordy. You know, almost, basically the one and the same. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Fuck you. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. Okay, so he got out a little after 11. He was searching for about an hour, so it was around midnight. It was around the time of murder. Guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then just as I was going home, I heard a bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? I don't know who's this looking in favor of right now. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay. So if the man who was on the lake with him, or with them, sorry, couldn't even tell, how the fuck is someone from a shack looking out their window supposed to know? I know you're kind of like in the middle of it on the lake, you can be a little further out, but still, if you look around, you would see it, like the horizon, you know? Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, hold on, there's been two. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should start working on the contradictions. Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could come. Blah, 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 blah. Give me back. Because everyone has said it shot twice. Objection! Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots. Someone's fucking lying. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me that this is a court of law. No, they don't. Oh my god, what? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Oh my god, Larry! Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gun. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. Okay, it doesn't matter how loud that's turned up. A gunshot's a gunshot, especially if you're in the like close. The radius. That's just gonna go over your little radio, dude. Your little headphones. And he just turned Phoenix into the Exorcist, bro. It's over. Stop that booing! They're fucking booing Larry. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Yeah, whatever. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Why are you, a fucking sheep? Nothing's more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony. Be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. Okay? I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Okay. What Larry heard? It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. I mean, if you get, like, that down to the nitty-gritty details of that, I believe him. I believe my boy. And it's not just because he's, like, my last chance for anything. I believe him. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Gonna destroy your hearing, Jim. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Do you think we're all stupid in this court? True enough, it is difficult to believe this. Objection! Yeah, objection! Your Honor. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me, DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radios. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. And I don't think the fucking DJ's going pew, 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 pew for no reason. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. Precisely, I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. That's not a charade, he's right. Suddenly being, that's what, okay, yeah. Reboom, I'm pretty sure it's gunshot. I remember, okay, what was the DJ saying? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease this pointless, but it's literally not pointless. What possible good could someone want to read JDG? I'll allow the question only if you see a reason why we should care. Because you could go back, I don't know. We should, yeah, Your Honor. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well, Mr. Butts, please testify to court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshots. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. I'll go sentence by sentence, sure. So you turned on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve alone. I shouldn't have said anything. We'll get him pity points for the jury. I was like, do all request show on the radio. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you're listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Everything's relevant if I say it's relevant, pal. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That's all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Press, how loud was your radio set to that night? He was listening real loud, like. Real booming loud. Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it, but I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? That's nice. Okay, we already... Do I have... Article with the monster shows an empty lake. Shows an empty lake? Wait. But I'm sure I was listening to this post, listening to it on radio. It's lonely. Okay. Christmas. Well, hold on. I don't know when exactly I should, where I should present this, but this. But this says at 11:50 that there was nothing on the lake. What? It wouldn't be almost. The shot's taken at 12:50. Hold on. If I lose Sparkle, Sparkle is fine. If I lose Sparkles Ball, I might just have to... Music stopped, I got it. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and... almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of the fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25:015. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. Yes, sir. There's a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Who is this in favor of? What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. There are 3 shots were fired. The 2 witnesses after midnight said they heard 2 bangs. We have 1 shot unaccounted for. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. Bro, what? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? He's right, yeah. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence. This was fired 3 times? Remember there was a gunshot before midnight. Well, okay, this just shows an empty lake. I don't know when this would come into play. Faces lake, empty lake. This is an overhead map, doesn't. It's because this has fired 3 rounds. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Exactly. Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. As to why, couldn't tell you. But we're getting somewhere. I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. You can't object something that sounds so good, so beautifully wired together. Bah! You waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. So you admit it. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witnesses think you heard something? Indeed. Your Honor, you're supposed to be on my side. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things? Ooh. Okay. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This is Polly. Don't know what Polly would have to say. She just says, remember about the DLC. Sorry, not the DLC, the DL6. I'm sorry. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. This is 3. Shows an empty lake taken automatically on 12:24 or 11:50. I'm not. I'm gonna show you the empty lake photo and hope man. Look at this photograph. It was taken by a witness yesterday. Missed a lot of heart with her automatic camera. Timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50. Oh yeah. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists. You're so right, Phoenix! I didn't fucking think of that! Oh my god. No! What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. Von Karma can suck my balls from the back while I sit on him. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night. Like, baby, I have no clue. We're getting there. Currently, no clue. Von Karma, don't say exactly like you know what's going on. This is true. There were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why? I ask you, why? We're getting there. We're getting the ball rolling, but you see. Oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Share with the class. I'm not following you, handsome. What's wrong, Nick? I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor! Yeah, we gotta... I could tell you. For sure. Testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? I'm trying to put the puzzle pieces together in my head, but none of them make sense. Hold on. So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Chill down. No, it's still not clicking. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. What if there's another body? Listen, rookie. What are you? What is his name? Jack Krauser? From hit game Resident Evil 4 and also hit game Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles? Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. But were they? There was a gunshot fired on the boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. What if he did it like a Looney Tunes style? Well, I'm still going with self-defense, can I be honest? The guilty party has to be the other man in that boat. I admit it's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? What do I mean by that? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. I don't think anyone's buying it, Pookie. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat... Oof. Edgeworth and the murderer. Let me cook. Music stopped, I win. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Hold on, we're cooking. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. He's got him there. I'm not sure. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't fucking know. I'm more than sure it ain't her. Don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know. At least Phoenix is honest with the courts. Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. Eh? The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man? Is this a fucking ruse? He He's putting up a fucking ruse. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond, the caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then... I just put the fucking lock safe code 1228. You know what happened on 1228? The DL6 incident. This motherfucker remembers everything. I just put the dots together. My bad. I'm sure everyone else did. Well then, where did the murder take place? The boat shop? Should the judge where the murder really took place? Surely. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way, he can meet with the victim without seeing anyone. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Polly? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Just dilly-dallying and lollygagging. That night, he was on the lake in the boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? Phoenix, you're such a good lawyer, man. The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Okay. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. But why would he kill the guy who proved him innocent? This was around, or maybe he was the only one left that knew that he had actually done it. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got on the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Maybe one to scare him and the other was in self-defense. I'm still clinging to my self-defense theory. Yeah. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth on Oh, wait, no, he's not dead. My bad. Anyway, my bad. I forgot. I have the memory of goldfish, but like the goldfish crackers. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth on purpose. He's threatening him. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness? Not because the first shot missed. That would be stupid. He would have hit the mark. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. To create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. And he threw himself into the lake, swam back. Oh my god. Holy twists and turns. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... Then the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Bro, holy shit. Who knew we'd end up here? I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Okay, I don't like that everyone's quiet, but I just cooked. Call Phoenix, Gordon Ramsay, put his ass on Food Network the way he just cooked. Bailiff, bring out the witness report. Let me guess. He's gone. No one can find him. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Look at us. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hey, Pookie. Hey, handsome. They've been treating you good in there? Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishing so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. I don't think this music really fits what's happening right now. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! Oh my god, color me surprised! I fucking called it. I'm gonna go hunt him down myself, Your Honor. And then I get on all fours. No. I get on all fours and I run out of the courtroom. Find him quickly! We can't allow him to get away! Perfect posture, by the way. Crazy? They're not gonna find that man. I have to go find him because you know what? I gotta do everyone's job. Unless, imagine, Detective Cumshoe comes strutting into the court. He's got one hand. He's got him in one hand. And he's like, yo, y'all missing someone, pal? And then I kiss him and we run away into the sunset. And we bring Edgeworth with. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important in this trial. I can tell you. I want him. You want him? Arrgh. I want to know who he is. Court adjourned. Holy twist, bro. That's crazy. I know he has something to do with it, but I wasn't thinking like, oh yeah, he murdered the one guy, set up Edgeworth. Like, okay. I knew Edgeworth had been set up. My Pookie would never. But I wasn't thinking all that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But I was right. It's a little simple. Okay, all my theories were incorrect, but the one about the boat shop owner was. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. A smile might be nice. Nothing to smile about in my life. Oh, you made him scowl. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Tell me, Poppy. Lay it on me. No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. Just tell me. Don't mention if you're not going to tell me. I hate that shit. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I A crime you committed? A memory of a murder? Please tell me little 9-year-old Edgeworth was not shooting up that fucking elevator. Oh! Yeah, absolutely. Okay, hold on. How long have I been live? Let me check. Okay, almost 2 hours. I'm actually going to leave it here for today. We'll do the rest tomorrow. We're doing about 2 each. We'll do the rest tomorrow. Yeah, it's a little cliffhanger-ish. Something to look forward to tomorrow. However, I do have to go. Okay. I will be back tomorrow, 7:30ish. Whenever. I will be here though, unless there's something that happens out of my hands. And this seems like it's revving up to be like what I would think the last episode of the first game, because there's kind of like, you know, this overarching story of the DL6 incident, and it seems like it's wrapping up. So, and then after that, I'd probably play Evil Within, and then do the other games of, because I have the trilogy. So, yeah. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, same time. Goodbye.